Welcome back to video number 2, creating a basic spreadsheet. In this video, we're going to do 3 very simple things. We're going to learn how to create a new spreadsheet, and we're going to learn how to do some basic formatting of that spreadsheet. Like bold, italic text and things like that. And we're going to learn how can you change the size of the cells inside the spreadsheet. So let's get started. First, we'll just double click and open a new Excel file, and you see we have a new Excel spreadsheet. It's ready for us to go. Now let's make a new spreadsheet, okay? And we're going to create a new table sort of thing. So we'll write name, automatically I just type name and it's here. Then maybe I will write district, and then I will write designation. Okay, now I will write name number 1. Okay, I'll just write name number 1 is John, and then number 3 maybe Maria, number 4 maybe Sukumar, number 3 maybe Shivam. So I've got some names. Okay, now district. Now district 1 could be, let's just say Delhi. Okay, maybe not district, let's go with state. Okay, and Maria is, let's say, from Goa, Sukumar is from West Bengal, and Shivam, let's say, is from Uttar Pradesh. Now designation, we'll just type out, let's say John is a manager and Maria is the head clerk and Sukumar is the PN and Shivam, let's say, is the also a manager. Okay, so we've got some names. Now you see the data is there, but it's very difficult to tell apart that this is the heading and these are the names, these are. So what can we do? Maybe if we made this bold, and you see what I'm doing here, I'm able to select all 3 cells in one go. You see, it's same as selecting text in a Word file. You just click here and you drag and you selected 3, right? Now if I click on the bold button, look, immediately there is a little bit of a difference. Let me zoom in. You see here on the bottom right, you have these zoom controls. So if you click the plus icon, look, I have zoomed in. And you can very simply tell that, oh, name, state, designation, that's good. Those are the headings. And then the names are here. Now, what if I want the names to also stand out a little bit? So what I'll do is I'll just select the names and, let me do that again. Yes. And maybe I want them to be italicized. So I'll do this. Okay. Now at least the name and the headings are easily, you can tell them apart. So that's the simple formatting of a spreadsheet. There's nothing else to it. You just select, let's say Goa, I want to make it, the text I want to make red. So this is how you do it. I'll just click on this and Goa is red. Now say I want the PN to be some other color. I'll just go here and I'll select this color. Now PN is that color. And Sukumar, say I want the background to be yellow. So I'll select this. You see these two options, this changes the text color and this changes the background. So I can do whatever I want. Maybe this background I want to be like this. So it's simple as that. Very simple formatting of the text you can do from here. But is there one thing that you're seeing? We've written West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh here, but you can't read the full thing. When I click here, you see here it is showing Uttar Pradesh in this formula bar. And here it is showing West Bengal. But I can't read here. Why is that happening? That's because the size of the cell is fixed. You see, the size is only this much and the text is bigger. What can we do? Well, there are a few options. One option is that we could reduce the size of the text inside here. So instead of saying West Bengal, maybe I could just say WB. Okay, but that's not right. I want to write full West Bengal. Then maybe I could just reduce the font size. So over here it's size 12, maybe I will make it size 10. Okay, I can read it now. And here also if I make it size 10, well, it doesn't work. You see now Uttar Pradesh I can read, but the H is still missing. So what do? Okay, let's undo what we have done so far. You see here you have this undo option. You can press this and press this, we are back. Okay, now the other option we have, so far we were trying to reduce the size of what is inside the cell. But what if we just increase the size of the cell? Simple as that. You just go here, you see between, so here it says B. I click on this, it selects the B column. Here it says C. I click on this, it selects the C column. But if I go in the middle, it shows me this. And when I click and drag, you see it's increased the width. And if I click and drag some more, there you go. It's automatically made it big enough that I can read both West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. However, if you noticed here, in designation, we can read it, but it seems to be spilling out. The line is here, but this K and this ON, they're spilling out of the line. So you could do this again, just drag and make it big. That's one way of doing it. But there's another simpler trick. Let me just undo, okay? And I'll reduce this also. The trick is you just go here and you double click. Look, double click and it's already become the exact size as needed. And if I do it here, double click, look, it's become the exact size that I need. Simple as that. Now you can do the same thing but with the row length. Now let's imagine we are writing something like, we are writing some remarks. Okay, and did you notice the remarks has automatically become bold because Excel recognizes that these are headings. So it does it automatically for us. So in that way, Excel is very smart sometimes. Now say for John, I'm writing the remark that John is a very hard-working fellow, but it's spilling over. Now one way to do it is I'll double click here and it'll become this big. But what if I don't want it to be this big, right? Maybe I have like many more columns ahead. I can't let it be that big. So let me undo once, okay? What I can do is I can just increase the height of the cell. Look, the same thing as above. But wait, now the cell has become this big, but the text is still looking like that. What do we do now? Well, to do that, you have this option here, wrap text. Now, when you click on wrap text, look, this is what it does. It puts all the text inside the cell, but as you can see, the cell is not big enough to fit all the text. So what you do is you double click here and look, it has made the cell just wide enough and long enough. If I double click here also, it does the same thing, right? And so double clicking either between the columns or between the rows automatically adjusts the size of the cell so that all the text can fit and be visible. And by clicking on wrap text, you can make sure that any long text that you're writing, it could be a sentence, could be numbers, anything that is long, you could just click on wrap text and it will automatically fit it inside that cell. Okay, so that's the very basic of formatting a text inside Microsoft Excel. I'll see you in the next video.